welcome back again. It's good to see you. All right, today we're discussing integers. We're going to compare some numbers there using integers. All right, please be sure to get some paper and a pencil, or maybe you want a whiteboard and a marker. That works great too. All right. So, draw a number line, please. Remember, you can always pause the video if you need to, right? I know that I go kind of fast sometimes, sorry. All right, you have a number line. Would you please plot a number for me? Let's start with 5. Not too big of a number, just plot it on 5 there. Good job, easy to do. I have a question for you. How many units from 0 is 5? How many? 5, yeah, well that's easy, right? Let's show it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5 units from 0. That is the distance. That is how far from 0 5 is. Okay. Let's try another number. How about -3? On your paper, would you please plot -3? All right, good job. Same question. How many units from 0 is -3? Yeah, you got it. 1, 2, 3. All right, good. That is the distance. That's how far 3 is. It's 3 units. So how far is it from 0? If it's -3, it is 3 units. We're not going to say -3. No, we're just going to say the distance is always positive. How far? You know, how far is whatever. We're going to say it's a positive number. It's 3 units. Okay, good job. That means that the distance on a horizontal number line is the absolute value. That means the distance, and it is always going to be positive. So if I said, what is the, okay, let me show you the sign really quick. I want to define it and then we'll explain it later, but I want to show you the sign. It's A down to a V. It's absolute value. Absolute value, okay? So when you see this, that means absolute value. All right, question, what is the absolute value of -4? Good job, it's 4, right? Because we said it's always positive. It's 4 units from 0. Good job. All right, so you remember when I told you before that I teach math. I do more math, right? Not art. Okay, I'm going to draw a boat. Here's my boat. And I like boats, right? I'm going to go on it. This is going to be me sitting in a boat here. Oh, boy. All right, so here I am sitting in a boat. Hey, don't tease me. Don't laugh at me. It's all right. I'm going to go fishing. Oh, boy. All right, so here I am fishing, right? And I've got water. Let's show where the water is right here. All right, so there's the water line. So if I go fishing, can we see the fish underwater? Yeah, I think so. Let's draw them. Yeah, it's not bad. And then we have one that's really deep. All right, there's 4 fish that I want to catch. So So the water line, we're going to call it 0, right? Oh, you're figuring this out, right? You know what I'm about to do. You know I'm going to make a vertical number line. Good job. So this is 0. The water line's going to be 0. This fish here, we're going to say they're at, -1. This one, then we're going to say -3, -4, and, oh, this one's really deep down. Make him -8. So I have 4 fish. Hang on. Forgot the negative. Whoop. So we got 4 fish. I'm going fishing. So do you know what a bobber is? You know when you go fishing and it floats on top of the water, it keeps the line. You can see where your line's going into the water. Here's the bobber. Hey, look at that. It looks like a 0. Interesting. Anyway, question. How much fishing line will I use to go from the bobber, if that bobber is at 0, if I want to catch the first fish, the top fish, how much line do I need? Here to here? I only need 1 foot, right? Because he's only 1 foot down. Okay. That is the absolute value of -1. How much line do I need to use if I'm going to catch the bottommost fish? We said he's down here at -8. That means I need 8 units, 8 feet from 0. Here's 0. Down here it's 8 feet, right? Good job. The absolute value of -8 is what? It is 8, because 8 is the positive. It is the distance, how far it is from 0. Okay. All right, I want to show you how we write absolute value in math. So the sign, why is the sign like that? Why does it look like that? Because we show absolute value like this. Just like that. We say the absolute value of -8 equals what? You got it. You already told me. It's 8. Absolute value, the same number, but it's a plus sign. It's always positive. It's not the same as before. Like, remember our last lesson, it is not the opposite. It is always positive. Absolute value is always positive. Remember before, right? Because you remember why? Because it is the distance. Good. Good job. Let's take a look at the second fish here. What is the absolute value of -3? What is it? Sorry, not 31. I had to make sure that looked like an absolute value sign. Sorry. Okay. All right. What is it? It's 3. Good job. That's an easy lesson today, right? Absolute value just means we're going to take the same number, but we're going to make it plus. We're going to make it positive. I want to show you something that I think is interesting one more time. Okay, if we have absolute value, look at this. They look like this, right? Whoop. The absolute value is always positive. So if that's something, maybe it'll help you remember that. All right. Let's try and practice a few of these problems together, okay? You ready? Got your pencil and paper? You ready? All right, here we go. I'll write down the problem. What is that? What is the absolute value of -12? Yeah, you got it, 12. Good job. I'm going to try and trick you. Remember, we talked about this a little last time. You ready? What's the absolute value of 0? Lol. Yeah. LOL. See it? Lol. It's just 0. There's no positive. There's no negative. It's just 0. Okay, I just thought that was funny. All right, now this time I really am going to try and trick you. Are you ready? What is the absolute value of 4? What did you say? Did you say it equals 4? Good job. The absolute of 4 is 4. It's the same? Absolutely. Yep. Why is that? Because it's always positive. It's a distance. So if the number starts off as a positive, it doesn't change. Let's try another one. What's that? Yep, 18. Good job. One more. What is this? Right. It's just the positive, 1.6. Good job. So absolute values show you the magnitude. What does that mean? Wait. It means how big is something? How big is it? Like, let's say I go to the store and I paid $12. My account's going to say I have a negative 12, right? I've spent $12. But I say I spent $12. I don't say I paid a negative $12. No, I just say I paid $12. So, and I know it's kind of confusing, but I want to point out that the negative 12 means I paid $12. The absolute value tells me how much is that? How big is that number? It is 12. Yeah, I know. Can you write down, I went shopping and I paid, say I paid $15 for a new shirt. Okay, can you write that down 2 different ways? How would you show the account is less, and how would you tell someone that you paid $15? All right, good. Yeah. So a negative 15, that's my account, right? It's going to show I have a negative $15. And what is the absolute value of that negative $15? 15. But I don't say that. I say that I paid $15 because I'm using the absolute value. That is the magnitude, and I'm explaining how much I paid. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me again today. I really look forward to seeing you next time. I hope you enjoyed more math.